Good morning out there, YouTube. It's a Sunday morning, and this here is my new 92 Chevy. Oh, I mean Cadillac. Yeah, Cadillac. My new plow truck here. We went out and picked this up yesterday. I'll try to show some pictures of when we loaded it up. I didn't get the video because we were at the guy's house. But supposedly it needs a fuel pump. I really wish they would have put the air breather on, but I'm gonna go ahead and clean all this up. I didn't want to go ahead with a plow truck, you know, because it's just easier to pay somebody to come by. But for 400 bucks, I mean, it's in pretty rough shape, you know, but I need a yard truck. We have 13 acres, almost 14 acres. It goes past where my semi-truck is and all out throughout them woods over there. But all this cleaning up, all this yard work we got to do on our property, we really need a yard truck. And I just kind of fell in love with this old Silverado here. It's kind of a neat truck. I mean, it's at some point somebody really took a lot of time into it. You know, we got all the plow switches and stuff, and we got light switches and everything, and the windows broke out over there, so it's soaking wet in here. We just went through a whole lot of rain and stuff, but from what I was told, I mean, it's really in good shape except for this door handle here. The rocker panels were actually put in. They're real replacement rocker panels, so I'm going to go through and clean all that back up. This is a little crooked, but it is solid sheet metal, so I can straighten that out a little bit. The filler cap here is broke off, but that's really no big deal. We got a whole lot of rust on the frame, but it's just going to be a yard truck. And right back here is the second problem. Well, I don't know if I told you about the first problem yet, but that spring hanger's broke. So I don't know if I'm going to buy a factory one and just replace the factory one or make an aftermarket one. I'm not really sure yet, but I just love this cool old flatbed. I mean, the attention to detail when something old like this is made, somebody put a lot of time and thought into making it. It's got the nice aircraft spotlights on the back. It came with 2 plows, so I figured I'm just going to throw this in the yard as a yard ornament somewhere up here, maybe on the corner up here. Once I get all that cleaned up, maybe I'll put it up there. But this is supposed to work. So the fuel pump's bad and that spring hanger in the window, but we got some nice cool old school mini trucker mud flaps on the back. We got the tow hitch on the back. We're missing one of the Cadillac hubcaps, so I'm going to have to get one of those. We got to keep her class here. We got to keep her classy. So I really do like the wood bed sides though, and it's got a wire mesh here for the back window for, you know, throwing wood in here and stuff. But it's just going to be a real neat ride. For 400 bucks, by the time I get the spring hanger done, you know, the frame's been patched down here. It'll never be roadworthy. But, you know, for a yard truck, it can actually be pretty neat. I'm going to go through and throw a Rust-Oleum paint job on it and keep all the wood in good shape and stuff. We're calling him Old Red. This the name. Everything on my property here has a name. This one's going to be called Old Red. But I'll get some nasty big old meat tires on here so that we can run it through the yard. But I'll go ahead and get a window for it just so that it's sealed up. And you know, just like they did here at one time, just take and just throw some paint over it just so that it keeps all the you know, the weather off the body, to try to get the body to last as long as we can. But I'm gonna go ahead and charge the battery up this week while I'm at work. I do plan on getting this going pretty quick. Well, at least trying. So it's been sitting for supposedly a year, but you know, maybe I should try to see if it's the water pump or not. Them wires look kind of burnt a little bit here. Let's see. Yeah, they are. Actually, that could be the problem right there. That very well could be our problem. It may not have been the, well, maybe that shorted out the fuel pump. I don't know. I will have to check into that now. I just found that just now, that those are melted together. Well, he could have done that maybe when they tried to start it on starter fluid or something like that, but maybe I'll hook it up and see. But I just wanted to show a quick video now of what we got here. This is going to be kind of a neat little project. You know, I'm gonna take pride in it. I'm gonna wash it. I'm gonna take care of it. But at the same time, it's going to be an old yard truck. I do plan on throwing some Rust-Oleum spray paint on here just to keep her looking cool, looking stylish a little bit. But we got a whole lot of springs on here. I'm sure they added more springs in the back, but it's definitely heavy duty. So, you know, and it's all about, you know, I'm sure this had a use. I'm sure he had a shovel on there, something was on there. But the attention to detail, look at this. Every one, nut and bolt. I mean, that's just craftsmanship right there. Then look at this. They drilled holes to put the zip ties in there. You can actually see on the other side, right there, that they drilled 2 holes to put the zip tie through to run the wires. I mean, even through the metal right here. That's some attention to detail. Somebody at some time really had a nice vision with this truck, and I'm going to go ahead and keep it up, even though it's just a yard beater. I'm going to clean it up and keep it respectable. But this is old red. We're going to repaint it red whenever we need old red to get some work done. But we plow right over to where that old blazer is right there. That blazer will get moved, the orange one, and I think I'm gonna park the 2 blazers right up here, but I don't like that tree, so we got another spot on the other side of the house that'll keep them out of sight. But we plow the driveway from the road right here. We plow it all the way through and all the way down to where that blazer is where we store the snow. So it's quite a bit of work. And then to plow the little driveway here, and then our propane tanks are on the other side. But we're slowly getting it. We're slowly working on getting the yard done and everything else. We got these trees cut down, and a lot of cleanup, a lot of work, a lot of maintenance. With me running over the years, so many years, we've fell behind on the house quite a bit. But we're gonna keep working on it. I told my wife if she painted the bottom half everything she could reach, I'd paint the top half. That was 2 years ago possibly. But now I bought a new paint sprayer, so that'll be painted in the spring. So all right, I don't know if I'll add more to the end of the video, but gotta go. Do the right thing, like, comment, tell me what you guys think of the old beater, old red out here. And if you've listened along this far, please share in the comments something you're thankful for today. If you're thankful for that you woke up and your feet got to touch the floor this morning, or if you're thankful that you have a awesome, beautiful, loving wife like I do, tell me what you're thankful for. Thank you. Do the right thing.